Hi, this is Melinda, and in this video we're just going to look at how to use Google's free keyword tool. So to find the tool, just type Google keyword tool into Google there, and it's this one that ends in keyword tool external. So just click through to bring up the tool. If it's the first time you've used the tool today, you'll get the little wiggly letters to enter in so Google knows you're not a robot. And this is what the tool looks like. So the first thing I wanted to show you is the advanced options feature here. If you click on it, it'll pull down the list. And this is where you can set your location, and that's actually the location of your target audience. So if you have an online store and you're targeting the whole world, you'll be interested in the search volumes for all countries. But if, for example, you're like me, you're located in Australia, and you're targeting people in Australia, then you'll be interested in the search volumes of people in Australia. And that's where you can select it. And over here, if you were targeting a language other than English, that's where you could select it as well for different language search volumes. So we'll leave all the other settings as they are and click to put that away. So the next thing, this box here that says word or phrase, this is where you can type in the keyword that you're interested in researching. So we're going to start with the really broad single word term restaurant and then click search here. And you can see Google brings up a whole list of suggestions and variations. So the first thing I always do, I click over here on local monthly searches, and it brings the highest one to the top, so it can help you skim through the results better. And just confirming where it says local, in this example it's Australia because we selected Australia as the country in the settings previously. So you can see there's a lot of options have come up here, and because we're looking at an Asian restaurant, a lot of them are a bit too broad, they're not relevant. We've got pizza, we've got seafood, we've got other things. So what we're going to do is go back and search on a longer but more specific term. So we're going to put in Asian restaurant and click search. And there you go. So these are suggestions that are more relevant to us. Different types of Asian restaurants, Thai restaurant, Japanese restaurant. So whatever word you put in, you can look through the keyword list, select the words that are relevant to what you're writing about, and over here you can view the ones that have the highest monthly search volume. If you did want to download this list to review offline, you can click download here, download all, and if you want to play around with it in Excel, CSV for Excel is the best format. But for now, we'll just cancel that. The other things to be aware of here, global monthly searches still comes up. So that was the Australia because we selected Australia. If you were interested in global searches, maybe because there's a trend, people are searching for it somewhere else and it'll be coming over here, but that information still comes up. And this is actually your search trend. So the search volume trend for the 12 previous months. So you can see if it's going up or down as well. And if that's actually trending up, you've picked a good word because you're going to get more and more searches on that word. The other things I wanted to show you, Google offers some categories to help you sort the list over here. So you can see they've brought up what they think are relevant variations, but we might want the ones that are just focused on Asian restaurants. So you can uncheck all and then recheck Asian restaurant. And we'll see, here's the different ones. They've got Asian restaurant, different types, but not so relevant to what we're looking for Mr. Noodles in Hawthorns. So we'll bring all back up again. And the other thing to know I wanted to show you is the match types down here. So it defaults to broad match. And what broad match means is that searches that include either word in any order and relevant variations. So the 110,000 actually represents the number of searches on words related to, so it might be Thai restaurant, it might be restaurant Thai, it might be relevant variations of those kind of words, but not necessarily the specific word, depending on how Google interprets the relevant variations. So a more specific match type is the phrase match. So if I check that and uncheck broad, so phrase match actually includes the phrase in that order. So this is searches that have the words Thai restaurant in that order. So that phrase is included, but it might have something before it like local Thai restaurant, or it might have some words after it, but it definitely includes that phrase. So that search volume might be more relevant one to actually what you're writing about. And you can see the difference. The Thai restaurant on phrase match was 90,500 and on broad match, can pull it back up. It was 110,000. So depending what the word is and how people use it in different ways, the broad match to phrase match might vary a lot, or it might not vary too much at all. So that was all I wanted to show you about the keyword tool. My final tip, just take the search volumes as a number relative to each other, not as an exact number of searches. So it's not that exactly 110,000 people searched on that specific word, but you can take it as a relative thing that obviously a lot more people search for Thai restaurant there than they do for Thai restaurants, plural, down there. So I hope that's been helpful. Thank you.